Hello students, hope you all are fine. In my previous video, I have conducted quiz. I hope you liked that. I got to know that some of the students are facing problem in some of the questions. So, here I am with the solution of all the questions that I have given to you during the quiz. अगर आपने मेरी लास्ट वीडियो नहीं देखी है तो उसका लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में अवेलेबल है, तो आप वहां से वो वीडियो देख सकते हैं और इनके सॉल्यूशंस मैं यहाँ इस वीडियो में आपको दे रही हूँ. सो लेट अस बिगिन. इन फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम v is given 4/3 pi r cube. We need to calculate increase in v. Means let us write, we need to calculate dv upon dt when r is equal to 10 and dr by dt is equal to 0.01. So clearly we can calculate dv by dt from here. So v is equal to 4/3 pi r cube. So we have dv upon dt is equal to 4/3 pi into 3r square into dr by dt. Now just put the value of r and dr by dt here, so you will get the correct answer, and the correct answer is 4 pi. I hope you can simplify it further. That is, B is the correct option. So correct option is B. In the next question, the expression for distance moved by a particle is given, and we need to calculate time when particle come to rest. When particle come to rest, it means velocity becomes 0, and we know very well that rate of change of distance is the speed. Means if we put rate of change of distance as 0, means speed is 0, means particle is at rest. So in that case we can calculate time very easily. So here x is equal to 5t square minus 10t minus 11. You know very well that dx upon dt is equal to 10t minus 10. When particle at rest, so at rest what happened? Dx upon dt is equal to 0, because dx upon dt is nothing but the velocity. So we are getting 0 is equal to 10t minus 10. So from here you are getting t is equal to 1 second. So clearly A is the correct option. Next problem, the amount of pollution content in air is given by this function, and we need to calculate marginal increase in pollution. So marginal increase in pollution is nothing but directly f dash x. So we'll calculate f dash x, and then we need to calculate at the moment when two diesel vehicles are added. So just put x is equal to 2 at in f dash x. So let us calculate. F dash x is equal to 3 into 0.01 x square plus 5.3 into 2x plus 10. You can write in this way or this way, both are correct. So now at x is equal to 2, you need to calculate f dash x. So when you will put x is equal to 2, your correct option will be B, that is 31.32. In fourth problem, we need to calculate the value of x when rate of increase of this function is twice the rate of increase of x. So let us consider that function is represented by y. So y is equal to, let us consider this thing, y is equal to x cube minus 5x square plus 5x minus 11. Calculate dy upon dt, which is equal to, as we are calculating differentiation with respect to t, so it is 3x square into dx upon dt minus 5 into 2x into dx upon dt plus 5 into dx upon dt minus 0. So we can take dx upon dt common from here and left with 3x square minus 10x plus 5. Now as per the given condition, that rate of increase of this function is twice the rate of increase of x. So what does it mean? Rate of increase of y, because we have considered this as y, is twice than that of x. So clearly, according to question, dy upon dt is equal to 2 times dx upon dt, because this is twice, so these will be equal when twice of dx by dt is to be done. So let us put this value over here. So clearly you are getting 2 is equal to 3x square minus 10x plus 5, which further implies 3x square minus 10x plus 3 is equal to 0. This is simply the quadratic equation and you can simplify it very easily. So the correct option you will get is D, that is 3 and 1 by 3. Next problem is, if the rate of change of area means dA by dt, if A is the area of the circle is equal to the rate of change of its radius, means is equal to dr by dt. R is the radius of the circle, then we need to calculate its radius. So very simple it is, by putting A is equal to pi r square, because it is a circle. So d by dt of pi r square is equal to dr by dt. Just calculate the derivative. It is 2 pi r into dr by dt, which is equal to dr by dt. Now dr by dt cancelled, and clearly you will get from here r is equal to 1 upon 2 pi. So therefore C is the correct option for this problem. In the next problem, the equation of motion of particle is given by this expression. We need to calculate velocity when its acceleration is given as 4 meter per second square. So clearly you know that dx upon dt means rate of change of displacement is the velocity, and rate of change of velocity is the acceleration. So we need to calculate its double derivative to reach to the acceleration. So here x is given to you as t square minus cos 2t. So calculating dx upon dt, which is equal to 2t plus 2 sin 2t, which is nothing but equal to the velocity. Okay, now if we calculate that rate of change of velocity, then it will be acceleration. So acceleration will be equal to d2x upon dt square, which is equal to 2 plus 4 cos 2t. Now acceleration is given to us 4 meter per second square. Just put the value over here of acceleration. 4 is equal to 2 plus 4 cos 2t. So from here you will get cos 2t is equal to 1 upon 2, which gives you 2t is equals to pi by 3. Now put the value of 2t over here in this expression of the velocity. Why? Because we need to calculate the velocity. So your B option will be the correct option for this question. So here in this question, a semi-vertical angle of a cone is increasing at a rate of 2 degree per second. Increasing at a rate of 2 degree per second. Let us suppose theta is the semi-vertical angle which is increasing at a rate of 2 degree per second. So clearly d theta upon dt is given to you as 2 degree per second. Then the rate at which the base radius is increasing, means we need to calculate increase in base radius. Let r be the radius, means we need to calculate dr by dt. This is given and this we need to calculate, and this dr by dt is to be calculated when altitude is given 20 centimeter and semi-vertical angle becomes 30 degree. So to understand this problem, let me draw a figure. In this cone, let us suppose that semi-vertical angle is theta at any moment, and altitude is given 20 centimeter. This altitude is given 20 centimeter. Let us consider that at that moment when semi-vertical angle is theta, the radius is r. Okay, so from here A, B, C is a right triangle. So we can use trigonometry to calculate the relation between theta and r. So clearly we'll go to the relation of tangent. So here tan theta is equal to r upon 20. From here you are getting 20 tan theta is equal to r. Why we are taking r over here? Because we need to calculate change in radius. That's why. So just calculating derivative implies 20 secant square theta into d theta by dt, which is equal to dr by dt. Now d theta by dt is given to us 2 degree per second. So put the value of d theta by dt here, and theta is given to you as 30 degree. Put the value of theta over here. So the correct answer will be 160 upon 3, means your C option is correct. So after putting the value of theta and d theta by dt, you easily calculate the answer, which is C. Here's the next problem. The coordinate of the point on the ellipse is where the ordinate decreases at the same rate at which abscissa is increasing. We need to calculate that point on the ellipse at which the change in ordinate is same as abscissa, but one is increasing and other is decreasing, which means that dx upon dt is equal to minus dy upon dt. So using this relation we can easily calculate. Now we can use this relation by calculating derivative of the equation of ellipse with respect to t. So the equation of the ellipse is given to us 16x square plus 9y square is equal to 400. Clearly it is 32x dx by dt plus 18y dy by dt is equal to 0. It's a very easy derivative for you now. So putting the values, so if we change this dx upon dt minus with minus dy by dt and taking dy by dt as common, so you will be left with 32 minus 32x plus 18y is equal to 0, and from here you are getting 9y upon 16. Now let us put this relation of x and y in the equation of ellipse, which will be 16 into 81 y square upon 16 into 16 plus 9y square is equal to 400. Okay, now let us simplify. 16 get cancelled and you are getting 81 y square plus 144 y square is equal to 400 into 16. I am not multiplying it because it is going to help me out. It is 225 y square is equal to 400 into 16, and now it is very easy to simplify. Y square is equal to 400 into 16 upon 225. From here we are getting y is equal to 20 into 4 upon 50. Okay, so from here you can calculate y, and now putting this value of y over here, then you will get the value of x, and your correct option will be A, that is 3 and 16 by 3. So here in this problem, in a sphere the rate of change of surface area is 8 pi times the rate of change of diameter, 2 pi times the rate of change of diameter, 8 pi times the rate of change of radius, 2 pi times the rate of change of radius. Means the change in surface area have to relate either with radius or with change in diameter. Okay, so let us start with the surface area. We know very well that surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square, whereas the radius of the sphere. So change in surface area is ds by dt, which is equal to 8 pi r into dr by dt. So clearly this is 8 pi times the change in radius. Okay, so therefore C option is correct for this problem. So now let us come to the last problem. The diameter of the circular plate is increasing at a rate of 0.01 centimeter per second. Means if diameter is d, then d of d upon dt is given to you as 0.01 centimeter per second. The rate of increase of its area when radius is 10 centimeter. We know that it is a circular plate, so means area of circle will be taken. So area of circle we know that pi r square, but the change in diameter is given. So better to change this radius into diameter first and then calculating the derivative. So A in terms of diameter can be written as d square by 4. Okay. Now calculating dA by dt. dA by dt is equal to pi by 4 into 2d into d of d by dt. Now clearly radius is given 10 centimeter, so clearly diameter will be 20 over here, and d by dt is given to you as this. So just place the values over here. So we are getting dA upon dt is equals to pi upon 2 into 20 into 0.01. So on all the calculations you are getting 0.1 pi centimeter square per second. Why? Because area with respect to time. So let us check if which option is correct. So yes, option B is correct. So this was all about the solution of the quiz questions, and I hope now you understood all the concepts of rate of change of quantities. Still if you face any problem तो आप मुझे comment section में लिख सकते हैं, तो I'll try to solve your problems as early as possible. इसके बाद we'll start the next topic of the chapter application of derivatives, and that topic is tangent and normal. Till then, bye bye.